Okay, it's recording now, I'm pretty sure. So when all this is over, whenever we're done with this session, I'm gonna go ahead and allow it to export as like an MP4, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the YouTube channel for you guys, and then send it out to everyone in an email so that you guys will all have access to this. And just in case you wanna reference back to it, maybe it'll help you with your quiz later or whatever. Okay, so everyone will be able to have a video copy of this whole session. All right, so what we want to do right now is let anyone have any questions about anything going on?
I have a question. For the quizzes, how are the quizzes going to be structured? Is it going to be like, are we going to have a certain, like a time limit, or are we going to have like just unlimited amount of time?
Yeah, okay, so how the quiz is going to work is it's open today. Of course, I hope that it's open now, but if not, then we'll get on to Blackboard and fix it. So the quiz, you're gonna have 1 hour to take it. It's gonna be 20 questions, multiple choice, true and false type questions. It's probably a good mixture of both. There are quite a few true and false questions, so I don't think it's gonna be too difficult, and I hope you guys are not anxious. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be fine, and hopefully the Kahoot and all the other videos that I have posted for you guys will help. So how it's gonna be is you guys will have 1 hour to finish. You cannot pause it and work on it later. You have to finish it in that one sitting. So whenever you sit down to take your quiz, make sure that you're ready, you're committed. You're gonna finish it in that setting, otherwise you're going to experience problems and you won't be able to access the quiz, and it'll just go ahead and submit it for you. And that's not gonna be good. Okay, so you definitely don't wanna try to pause or do anything like that. If you're gonna take your quiz, make sure you take it, like you're committed to taking it at that point. What else about the quiz?
Can you go back and forth between questions?
You should be able to. I didn't mess with that.
Okay.
So you should be able to go back and forth. Yeah. And I believe you're supposed to be able to see your work at the end. So you should be able to see which answers you got wrong, which answers you got right. And that will help you with your quiz corrections if you choose to do quiz corrections after the quiz. So what you're gonna have to do, if you wanna do quiz corrections, how it's gonna work is as soon as you finish the quiz, go back and look and see which ones you got right, which ones you got wrong, and the ones you got wrong, probably take like a screenshot or take a picture with your phone, or even write them down if you like writing things down, so that you can re-answer them. You can go look the questions up or look up the answers later and submit, your answers to those questions as quiz corrections, so you can get some points back. And that will be due 1 week from today. If you guys choose to do quiz corrections, of course, they're not required. This is just if you guys want extra credit, basically. So that's all quiz corrections really are. What else? Am I missing something else?
I think that's it for quizzes, it seems like.
Does that clear everything up for you? Okay. Yeah, and also you should have 5 days to take the quiz. I think it'll close on the 20th, or no, not the 20th. I think it closes on the 21st. So today to the 21st, I believe. I don't know if anyone's tried or if anyone's checked it on Blackboard, because I do want to make sure it looks right on your guys' end. Has anyone seen it show up in the activity section?
Let me go on Blackboard right now.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
I think he hasn't shown up yet.
Is it there?
He hasn't shown up yet.
It's in the top right?
I don't see it.
You guys don't see it?
Yeah.
I just see the quiz corrections.
Okay, let me see what's going on with that. I'll just go ahead and share my screen with you guys. All right. Let's find out what's going on. There's all that. I don't see the quiz at all in here. Okay. So after this session, I have some work to do. Hopefully, I'll look into it and figure out exactly where the quiz is hiding, and then I'll put it up. So after this whole thing is over, you guys should see the quiz within the first half hour right after this. If you guys don't, then email me. Let me know that it's still not there and I need to do something about it. Okay? If you guys can do that for me, that would be wonderful. Do we have any other questions? Anything? Okay, so are you guys able to access all the course information? Because yes, your assignments and everything are on Blackboard, and this is where you will be turning in assignments, and of course, same thing with your case studies when they are due. But the other tools and resources that you guys have access to should be on my website. Okay, so professorhussein.com, you guys should have access to. It should be able to link you to all the videos as well as the PowerPoint, which I know a lot of you have had issues with. And I found out that the G Suite really only includes those who have a certain type of CSUSB email. So a lot of you guys don't have that, and that's why you guys weren't included, which sucks. I don't know why they made it like that, but that's why I keep saying that whoever doesn't have access and wishes to have access, please send me your email so that I can add you to that. Unless you don't want me to. See, that's why I don't want to actually do it automatically. I need you guys to give me permission, okay? Because it's your email. So it's up to you if you want to share your email and have me add it, okay? I promise nothing is going to happen to it. I will not use your email for anything other than adding you to the G Suite so you can see all those PowerPoints. But I just need you guys to give me that permission. I'm not going to do something invasive and take it and just add everybody. So I need your permission, okay, if you guys want me to do that. Okay.
I have another question.
Yeah.
On Blackboard, on my grades, before I turned in assignment 1, I had gotten a 0 out of 5 before the due date. Was that just like an accident, or?
It may have been.
Okay.
So I will go back and check, because if it was before the due date and you still turn in the assignment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it should show up on there. Like,
okay.
It'll show up in there that like it needs to be graded.
Yes,
so
it
then
does say
I
that.
will see that when I go back into, when I do another round of grading. And then
Okay.
it'll just get changed.
Okay.
So if that happened to anybody, it will definitely get changed if you turn in the assignment. Okay. So
Thank you.
100% it will, and if it doesn't, then please email me, because it could be another mistake. Maybe I didn't even get submission, and then we have to figure out what to do about that as well. So yeah, if you turn it in, please don't panic, okay? And just when I do the next round of grading, probably tomorrow, then it should change. But if it stays a 0 and you turn something in, then definitely contact me, because who knows, what if the submission didn't go through?
Okay, yeah, because I got a confirmation on my email that I turned in the assignment. So if that does happen, I could just show you the confirmation.
Yeah, or that too. And then also another thing I want you guys to know is that we can't always depend on technology 100%. Sometimes weird things happen. So when you guys do assignments, please don't just do it in that the assignment block and then submit it, and then that's it. Okay, what I really want to stress is that you guys please do your assignments in like a Word document, okay, and save that document because you never know what might happen. So just in case something crazy happens, or just in case I don't get it, at least you can send me that Word document through email and we're all good. Okay. So there's that too. Just letting you guys know, because sometimes that has happened in the past. So just putting that out there. Anything else? Nothing?
I have a question. For the group paper, were you gonna put out an email to see who wants to be in groups or do the paper individually?
Oh yes, absolutely. We need to talk about that. So what I was planning on doing about that, first of all, I do need to, I wanted to get more into about what you guys need to do. Although I did give you a decently good amount of information for you to get you guys started, I think, but I definitely want to go give you guys more details. So I'm going to be posting a rubric soon about how you guys are going to be graded and certain expectations, and also about who you want to work with. So first up, if anyone has friends in this class, if you already know someone people or a group of people that you want to work with, then start communicating with them now, because soon enough, within either today or tomorrow, I'm going to send out an email. I'm going to be asking everyone to, if you guys already have your groups, please email me your group so I can put all that in order. And then if anyone wants to be in a group, let me know so I can handle those, whoever wants to be in a group. And of course, if you want to be solo, I just want to know, just to make sure you're not left out. So if you want to work by yourself, let me know. And actually, since we're all here, you guys can go ahead and do that now, or whenever we're finished. Just email me and let me know if you already have your group, or if you want to be in a group, you want me to put you in a group, or if you want to do solo. That way I can go through it tonight or tomorrow morning and whatnot, and I can kind of filter through and see who we have, I can go ahead and organize all that, and then I can start contacting people and seeing what you guys want to do. Okay, so please just let's get that done now. And thank you for that question, for bringing that up. So like I said, if you already have your group, please let me know. If you want to be in a group, let me know that too. And also, if you want to be solo and just do it completely by yourself, let me know. You do need to get that done as soon as possible, because within a month, it's going to be due. Okay, so yeah, and then soon enough, I'm going to try to give you guys a lot more information on what you need to do and what your expectations are going to be for this paper and presentation. And then also, I'm gonna give you guys all a rubric and everything like that. Another thing I want to ask you guys, because I know in I think it's the welcome video, the intro welcome video that I sent out, I asked you guys, or I brought up the idea, I think it was this class, where I said, for presentations, maybe we don't have to do like a presentation day on Zoom. We can, if that's what you guys want. But what I'm thinking, if you guys would like to do this, you guys, your groups can all create your own presentation. You're gonna have to make it like an MP4, okay? And then we're gonna have to, I don't think that these files are probably gonna be too large to put in an email to send to everybody, but so we're probably gonna have to put it like on YouTube or some sort of platform like that. And then we can send the link out. But if you do not want it to be public, you don't want anyone outside to see it, put it as unlisted. Okay, so we could keep them as unlisted, and then as soon as you get your grade, you can go ahead and delete it and get rid of it. So the world does not see, unless you want the world to see. It's up to you. But that's what I'm thinking. What we can do is like each group can create their own kind of video presentation, and then that way we can do an activity with that. Like after we share all of our presentations, we can do some sort of activity with that, and then that will be your grade. We'll grade based on that. If you guys think that's a good idea, we can go ahead and do that. If anyone else comes up with another idea of how we want to do presentations, please run it by me. And then maybe we'll do that if that's how we feel what we want to do. Or we could just do a whole Zoom presentation. We'll just get together like this and do it. You'll just have to, what you would be doing is like sharing your screen and just going over your PowerPoint. And then we'll have to come up with like a system like that. So of course we have like a month to figure it out, or a couple weeks to figure out what we want to do, but this is something for you guys to think about. So I don't know how you guys feel about my idea, but I'm going to, within a day or so, I'm gonna have to ask everyone, and we're gonna actually have to vote to see if like that's actually what we want to do. Okay. So I'm gonna send out like a poll to see if that's how we want to do our presentations, and then I'm gonna have you guys vote on that. Okay. Yeah, so if anyone else has any ideas of how we should do presentations, please let me know. So if I can also include that in the poll, and then we can, as a class, vote on what we want to do. Okay, so that's how we're gonna handle it. All right, yeah.
Can we do the Powton application? Because I have previous class, we do the presentation with that application. We just put the information, and then we can record our voice, or just like make animation. Could be like that.
Yeah, you can. You're talking about doing that with PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, but like a Powton, put a Powton application. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking we can do, something like that. Or basically, as in like, if we want to use an example, kind of like what I'm doing with the videos that I put out there for you guys, like as lecture videos, something similar to that. Because like I used PowerPoint, and what I did was I went to slideshow and then record, okay? And then I hit record, and then that allowed me to record myself while I'm, on that slide. And so I was able to do that with like each PowerPoint that I usually have. And then when you're, for the finished product, when you do that, you're just gonna have to hit file, then export, okay? And then make a video, and the video is gonna be MP4, and then I'm sure it's gonna be huge. So probably the best platform we can use to hold like huge files, video files like that, I think would be YouTube. But if anyone else has another idea, I would be fine with hearing about that. So that's that. I hope that answers your question.
Professor,
Huh?
I think it would be good to do how you just explained. Are you able to submit like an outline or like information about how to record it and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely do that for you guys. Oh yeah, I'll definitely try to show you exactly like what I do or what I know how to do. And then, so if you guys want to do it in that way, we can definitely do it like that. I'm not gonna like leave you guys there to figure it out. But yeah, like if anyone has like a different idea of how we can do it, then you can let me know, and I can figure out if that might be a good possibility or a good option for us, and then we can vote on it and figure it out from there. Any other questions? Anything? So are we good then on all that? Do we want to go ahead and get into our Kahoot game? Should I take your silence as a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That sounds good.
We're gonna go ahead and play Kahoot now. Okay, so for those of you who have not done this, what's gonna happen is that how we're gonna play is I'm gonna have you guys play as individuals, not as teams. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit play right here. Okay, and that's gonna take us to another page where, well, after I do this part, it's gonna take us to this one page where what you guys are going to do is you're gonna put in a certain website. It's gonna give us a website. It's gonna be kahoot.it, I think. And so you're gonna go ahead and type that into whatever device you're using, your laptop, your tablet, your phone, whatever you wanna use. And go ahead and do that. And then it's gonna give us a PIN number. Okay, so you're gonna type in that PIN number for the game, and that's gonna take you to the game. Now, then it's gonna ask you for a nickname. Okay, so what do you want your name to be? Now, I'm assuming that none of you guys wanna put your actual names up there. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm just thinking that, you know, that it might be private, because what if you don't get all the questions right? Or like, if you don't want everyone to know your scores on this game, you probably don't wanna put your name in there. And also, you can't if you make up a name, then I'm not gonna know who you are, okay? So what I think we should do, unless anyone has an issue with this, is I want you guys to put your ID number as your nickname, okay? Because I'm assuming that no one knows your ID number except you and me, right? So that's why I think that you guys should just use your ID number as your nickname, and that way I will know who was here today, and also I will know who won, okay, and then I can give the winners extra credits, all right? So does anyone have any kind of issues with using their ID number? No? Is ID number a good idea?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so we'll just use our ID numbers. And so the thing is that you guys are gonna be competing here for extra credits. So the top 5 people are gonna get some extra credit points. Okay, so I hope you guys studied. And here we go. There are 22 questions, so it shouldn't take up too much time. You're gonna have 60 seconds or 1 minute to answer each question. And here we go. So this is the website right here. And then, oh, let me turn this off, the music. So this is the website up here. And this is gonna be your PIN number. So there you go, right there. So far the questions, even on the quiz and on the questions here, are mostly just factual questions. Okay, it's just based on mostly facts. A lot of it, we don't, especially this class or the first 3 chapters of this class, especially. Most of the information that's provided to us is not really, it's not like concepts that you apply to something. It's just, this is factual information that we need to know. So a lot of this is just, you know, statistics, numbers, you know, older adults tend to have this, tend to have that, tend to this, tend to, you know what I mean? So that's mostly what this whole first quiz is going to be all about. That's mostly the type of questions you're going to get. So I just hope that kind of gives a little insight as to what to expect with this Kahoot, as well as on the quiz. And of course, the questions on this game are going to be a lot like the questions on the quiz. A couple of them may be word for word, just like the quiz. So pay attention, do your best, and it's a good thing we're recording this, right? Okay, so is everyone in? I noticed the number of players right here kind of fluctuated a little bit. Is anyone not in yet? I don't know. So anyway, if anyone accidentally drops out or if your screen freezes, don't panic, hit refresh. Usually if you hit refresh, from what, you know, from experience of like with other students, they usually tell me that it doesn't do anything. If you refresh it, you're not gonna lose your spot, you're gonna be fine. Okay, so if it freezes, hit refresh. And then if you, for whatever reason, get kicked out of the game, then just get back in. This PIN number right here will actually be on the very bottom of the page. It'll stay there. So if anything happens, if you do get kicked out, you can always put yourself back in the game, like immediately. Okay, so we're gonna start right now. You guys ready? May turn that down a bit. Good job. Most of you were able to get this one. So yeah, all of these are definitely going to be a reason why the older population is growing. First of all, their older adults are coming of age. You know, the baby boomers are coming of age, and the baby booming generation was huge compared to all the previous generations. So the baby generation is huge, and they're finally coming of age. So this is why the older population is getting really big. Also, we have life expectancy and birth rates that are increasing. Okay, this is due to a lot of the the new medical technology that's happening right now. So that's another reason why life expectancy and birth rates are definitely increasing, because we're not experiencing like all of the health problems that we used to, like in the past, that would keep our birth rates and life expectancy low. Okay, and then the older population is growing rapidly and will continue to grow. Well, that's just, it will definitely continue to grow, and it will grow because of the other two reasons. So there's that. I hope that helps and makes more sense. Let's go ahead and move forward. Yay! Most of you got that one. Good job, everybody. Very good. Absolutely. Very good job. Yes, very good. Very good. I'm glad you all got that. Yay, yeah, they're all in California. No, not really. Very good. Okay, I'm ready. Good job, everybody. Wow. Good job. Good job. Yes. Great, great, great. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Hmm. All right. Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. Everybody. Good job, guys. Very good. Everybody. Okay, I'm done. We have 2 questions left now. Very, very good, you guys. Last question. Let's see who's in the lead. Whoever that is, good job. And this person, you got 3 in a row. Wow. All right, next question. Last one. This is the grand finale. Good job, everybody. Okay. So, all right. Good job, this person. All of you guys. Here are your 5 winners. Whoa. All right. So, let's go ahead and bring this back. Do we have any questions at all? So you guys are pretty good on all this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well, this is definitely, this is a recording, so we are going, yeah, it's still recording, good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this out there or have it converted or processed or however it works. And then I'm gonna get it out to you guys so you guys have access to this. And also I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the quiz and why it's not up, and I'll find out where it's hiding in Blackboard so I can give you guys access to that. And it should be open within 30 minutes, maybe an hour at the most. But if it doesn't show up soon, okay, let's say within an hour, if you don't see it and you're trying to take the quiz in an hour, ask me what's going on, or like let me know that you don't see it, because maybe I'm not aware. So please let me know that it's not there within an hour, because I'm gonna try to find it right now and put it up there. But anyway, is there anything else that you guys need to know? Any other questions? The quiz itself is a lot like the Kahoot that you guys just did. So, and given the fact that you guys have done really, really well with this, majority of class got every single question right. I'm not really worried about this first quiz for you guys. Any questions?
We have 5 days to take the quiz, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be due, or it's gonna close on the 21st. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Anything else? So we're good?
Yeah, everything's good. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, perfect. I mean, if there's anything else, please let me know, or go ahead and email me, but looks like we're fine. So I'll go ahead and put this up for you guys, and hopefully to get the quiz on as soon as possible and figure out what happened with that. Other than that, I'm going to work on giving you guys resources for your project coming up. And please email me or let me know what your plans are, if you have a group already, if you want a group, or if you want to do it by yourself. I just need to know either way. Other than that, I guess we're good. And until next time when we have our next review for our quiz 2, good luck to everyone and stay safe and take care.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.